Alright, hi everyone, Ben here from Sydney Fruit Gardening. Today we're just going to dig up this Yacon. This is the first time that I've grown Yacon, apple of the earth, ground apple, whatever you want to call it. Mine has now flowered and the flowers are dying back. The foliage is starting to die back with some of the cooler weather we're getting. So I'm gathering that this is kind of the time to dig it up. So let's see what we've got. So in amongst here, I might actually have to, I can already see a big tuber there. Wow. All right guys, listen, I'm going to probably have to dig this up separately and then show you the results. So stand by. Okay, so there's a couple that I'm getting out. You're supposed to apparently leave the red tubers are more for next year's crop, so you don't eat those ones, I don't think. It's more the brown ones like this one I found down here. These brown ones, I think you're meant to be the ones that you actually eat. So we'll keep at it. We'll see how much we get once we pull this all out. Kind of exciting. All right, I've pulled it up. You can see there's definitely some of these red ones on here, which I guess is for next year. And then you've got these brown ones, and these brown ones just sort of come off pretty easily, to be honest. A few big brown ones over here that I've already pulled out. There's my hand for comparison. That's a massive one, look at that. Oh, I don't know how these taste yet, but we'll do a taste test shortly. All right, so I've just washed a couple and cut them and had a little bit of a taste test, but I'll do some on camera in a moment. You know, they're certainly that same apple crispness, but let me just swing this around. All right, so I've got a piece here. You can sort of see it's very moist inside, very water. Well, it's yeah, a lot of water content in there. But listen to this. It's got some serious crunch to it. I find it's better. I just peeled some and without the skin it's a bit better. Not a lot of sweetness to it. Reminds me a bit like a water chestnut, to be honest. That same kind of consistency, and this is just raw. Same kind of texture. Every now and then you get a hint of sweetness or a hint of flavour. Mostly it's about the texture I'm finding. So really very similar texture to an apple. Probably why they call it ground apple. Alright, these are some of the ones that I got from the harvest. There's another 5 or so that are about that size that are inside, so not a bad little harvest. The actual crowns, what I've done is just put them over here, buried in some planting mix. Now some people, I mean, what you read online is, you know, keep it in some compost until you see sprouts and you plant it out in the spring or whatever. I think that might be meant for a more temperate or colder climate. I could probably just leave this in the ground, but I want to divide them up. I've actually tried Yacon now in a couple of different ways. Yeah, so I've tried Yacon in a few different ways, and it's really good in stir fries, even in curries. It's quite a nice vegetable. Add some crispness to the dish. That real water chestnut texture, as I said, and you know, we really enjoy it. So put it in your curries, put it in your stir fries, your Asian dishes, and it's yeah, it's a really good addition. So yeah, I do recommend growing it. Super easy to grow. Listen, fresh. It's kind of refreshing. It's all right, but I think it wins just due to the crunch for stir fries. So let me know how you use Yacon. I'd be interested in what you do with it. I've got a few left to use up now. I've actually had these now sitting in the sun for a few weeks. I think that's meant to sweeten them up, so I'll try that as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and see you on the next video. Bye.